Genesis chapter 11 verse 1. And the whole earth was of one language, and of one speech. Verse 2. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. Verse 3. And they said one to another, Go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly, and they had brick for stone. Verse 4. And slime had they for mortar. Verse 5. And they said, Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. Historical context. The region of Shinar is believed by scholars to be modern-day southern Iraq or Kuwait, where many ancient civilizations flourished. Verse 6. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. Verse 7. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Verse 8. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. Verse 9. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Historical context. The Babylonians later built a great ziggurat, temple tower, at Ur, which may have inspired the biblical account of the Tower of Babel. Verse 10. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. Verse 11. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. Verse 12. And Nimrod began to be a mighty one on the earth. Verse 13. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord, wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod the mighty hunter before the Lord. Genesis chapter 12 verse 1. Now the Lord had said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, that I may make of thee a great nation. Verse 2. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. Verse 3. So Abram departed, as the Lord had spoken unto him, and Lot the son of Haran went with him, for they were brethren. Verse 4. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran. Verse 5. And he went forth into the land of the Chaldeans, and sojourned in Charran. Historical context. The patriarchs of Judaism, including Abraham, are thought to have lived around the 18th to 16th centuries BCE, during the Late Bronze Age or Early Iron Age. Verse 6. And from thence, when he came, he dwelt in Sichem, which is in the land of Shinar, and he pitched his tent between Eames and Mamre. Verse 7. And the sons of Emir which was the Hittite built there a well to him. Verse 8. And Abram said unto Abimelech, Behold, thou hast given me no sheep, nor hast thou given me a kid that I should have taken it by the way, but he took not things that were stolen from me. Verse 9. As the men of this place be, so will I deal with them, and as the word of Abram was, so did Abimelech take him. Historical context. The Hittites, a powerful ancient civilization, lived in central Anatolia, modern-day Turkey, from around 1600 to 1178 BCE. Verse 10. And Abimelech took sheep and oxen, and menservants, and maidservants, and gave them unto Abram, and restored him Sichem ben Emir the son of Het. Verse 11. Then they made a covenant in Beersheba, and Abimelech rose up and his men to return into the land. Verse 12. And he blessed him. Genesis chapter 13. Verse 1. And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel king of Shinar, Arioch king of Elasa, Kedorlaomer king of Elam, and Tidal king of nations. Verse 2. That these made war with Bera king of Sodom, and with Bershah king of Gomorrah, Shernab king of Admah, and Shemeber king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, which is Zor. Verse 3. 2 kings were with them, the king of Ems, 1, and the king of Moabs, which dwelt in Mount Seir, whereas Chemosh his god did help him against the king of Edom. Verse 4. Then came out Amraphel king of Shinar, Arioch king of Elasa, Kedorlaomer king of Elam, and Tidal king of nations. Verse 5. And went toward the south as far as Gerar, also to Azoth in the valley, for the king of Gerar opposed them. Verse 6. And there they made war with the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah, and with the kings of Admah and Zeboim, and also the king of Bela the same is Zor, which rose up against them. Verse 7. In the valley of Liddo, they joined battle with them, for there they had to pasture their flocks. Verse 8. And there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Zeboim, and the king also of Bela came forth, which is Zor, to meet them in battle at the valley of Liddo. Verse 9. That they might be occupied with them in battle, but those servants were fleeing from them. Verse 10. And there fled Abram's slaves unto him, and the king of Sodom passed by. Now Melchizedek king of Salem was priest unto the Most High God. Verse 11. And he blessed him, and said, Blessed be Abram of the Most High God, possessor of heaven and earth. Verse 12. And blessed be the Most High God, which hath delivered thine enemies into thy hand. And he gave him tithes of all. Verse 13. And there came one that had escaped, and told Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt in the plain of Mamre, which is in Hebron, and Salem also was built by him. Verse 14. That he might have judgment on his brethren. And the Prince of the Most High God himself met him. Genesis chapter 14. Verse 1. And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel king of Shinar, Arioch king of Elasa, Kedorlaomer king of Elam, and Tidal king of nations. Verse 2. That these made war with Bera king of Sodom, and with Bershah king of Gomorrah, Shernab king of Admah, and Shemeber king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, which is Zor. Verse 3. All these were joined together in the vale of Siddim, which is the Salt Sea. Verse 4. 12 years they served Kedorlaomer, and in the 13th year they rebelled. Verse 5. In the 14th year came he and smote the Amorites in Ashtaroth Karnaim, and the Zuzims in Ham, and the Emams in Shave Kiriathaim. Historical context. The kings listed here are thought to be historical figures from the region of Samaria. Verse 6. And the Horites in Seir, unto El Paran, which is by the wilderness. Verse 7. And they returned, and came unto En Mishpat, which is Kadesh, and smote all the country of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites, that dwelt in Hazaz and Tamar. Verse 8. And there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, the same is Zor, unto battle in the vale of Siddim. Verse 9. Against Kedorlaomer king of Elam, and Tidal king of nations, and Amraphel king of Shinar, and Arioch king of Elassa, for kings against the